Seems like the elite have forgotten to update the programming they put into their peasants, because I am hearing the exact same anti-immigrant arguments that were brought up, debated, and debunked literally a decade ago. This is part 8, or maybe part 7, I don't know, I've lost count. Yeah, but don't you know that coming into the country at all is a crime, therefore they're all criminals? You know that didn't used to be a thing, right? For basically the entirety of American history, it was not a crime to cross the border and come into our country. And I'm not just talking about way back when with the Chinese Exclusion Act. I'm talking about in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Did you know it was basically standard practice for Mexicans to cross the border and do farm labor here in America and then just go back home when the season was done? It was pretty normalized and standard. They were very professional crews, basically like farm work businesses. They had their own tools, they had relationships with the farmers, they come in, they did good work, they got paid well for Mexican exchange rates, but also paid well for the amount of money that the farmers were charging them. And they would just come in, do the work, and then they'd leave. But then somebody in the 1970s, cough conservatives, needed something to fearmonger about in order to get elected. So they chose, so they threw a dart at the board and chose Mexicans this time. And basically made a huge stink about all this stuff and basically got elected and destroyed this very functional system that we had been working under for a very long time. And that literally is the thing that created the illegal immigrant problem. Because now if you want to come to America and work to bring money home to your family, you can't guarantee that you're going to get back into the country next time around. So you have to stay in America until the next planting season. So we literally created our own immigration problem. Because back when the border was open, people would just leave when they were done. And just go home to their home and their family. But the harder we made the border to get through, the more likely they'd have to stay because they can't guarantee that they'll be able to get in next time to do a bunch of very necessary farm work that we all need done, that no one else will do.